B'meila he's in the Shei, he's a Mekabel, receives from the Dvar Hashem. This goes on every year. Then what is every year doing? It screams, it expresses its anguish. To Hashem, Elisha hu HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Elisha goes on the Eibishter, Shahu Bala Yeshuas. He's the one that rescues, brings the Yeshuas. Elisha, how does Elisha refer to the Eibishter? Elisha is an acronym of two words, Netrikon Keil HaYeshuas. Keil Yesha. Yeshuas, the God of Hashem, which is the God of the Yeshuas, of the refuge, of the rescuing, of everything they need. What is the neshama telling the Eibush? That Avdecha Ishi Meis. Pirush Ishi hu Eish Yud. Ishi is composed from two words. The fire of the Yud. Pchinas Yud Shebenefesh. The Yud Shebenefesh, which is the nucleus, the beginning of the personal traits. Chachma Shebenefesh and Nekudas HaNefesh. This is the core of the Nefesh. So the Neshama is complaining. Originally the Neshama says, Shahaya b'pchinas Ave Kirish B'yesh. There was a love, there was an affection to Hashem like sparks of fire. There's no service like the service of love. And that's how Neshama served the Eibishter. And therefore the Neshama says to the Eibishter, Valzeh Imrim Avdecha Ishi Meis. For whatever reason, Mesav in his battle etzli Aveda Zu. This Aveda was extinguished. This Aveda is no longer illuminated and functioning. It became bottle. In other words, the flame was extinguished. And therefore, as a result, that the Neshama is not shining, therefore the Nesha is the evil inclination. The evil inclination is coming to take away hostage my two children. Who are the two children of the Neshama? The Shnei Yolodayim Beis Abchenes the Ava V'Yira, love and fear. There is the intellect, which is Seichel. The Seichel gives birth to the emotions, which are the children. And therefore, the Yetzer Hara wants to take them for his duties. Right? He wants to take them away, kidnap them for hostage, to use them for his purpose. Hanikroyim Yilodim, they are called children, the emotions, love and fear. Mikiv Mishem Nilodim, because they are born through the Meichen, through the intellect. Vanesha Shehu HaYetzer Hara, the Nesha, who is the Yetzer Hara, the one that comes to grab, Reitza Lakachtem Linyoni Yoelam. He wants to use them for worldly matters. They should be his servants.
What does Nesha mean?
Nesha is like the one when a person owes another person money, so the person that comes to collect money is called Nesha. He's like biting into him. The same way that we say in Ribis, we say Nesha, to bite on him. In other words, that he owes him money, so it's like biting into him. So the Yetzer Hara is coming to take from him and wants to use these potentials for Avedas. They should be servants for him. Till mamish and yonim that are the opposite of kedusha, the opposite of sacred matters. So the Eibishter answers, what do you have left? So the Rebbe continues, Pirush kikol echad vechad misrol betach yesh li bayis. This is what the Rebbe is referring to, upon him physically or spiritual. The Rebbe says every year definitely has a house. And in a house, there needs to be things there. It's not just empty. Something is left in the house. What does she say? That she answered that she has only a keli cotton beyeser. She has a very small vessel. And in the vessel, she has a little oil left. This is the nekudas hayadus. This is the essence of the neshama. That's all is left. There's no emotions. There's no intellect. The neshama has only her basic connection with Hashem, which is the nekudas hayadus, the pintal yid. Nekudas ha-chochma shebenefesh. This is Nekudas ha-chochma shebenefesh, as the Alter Rebbe explains in Tanya, from where a person receives the emergency light of Mesiras Nefesh. In Tanya, in Perek Chof, the Alter Rebbe explains it. Yutes Chof, the union of Mesiras Nefesh, self-sacrifice, the connection with Hashem, which chochma is the highest level of the personal traits, and because chochma is bittul. That's why it is a vessel to receive the infinite light. As the Alter Rebbe says in Tanya, in Peirik Lamed Hey, in the Agoy, in one of the Agoyas, he writes, Hu levadei hu ve'ein zulose zui madreges ha'chochma. The level that should express the Eibishter and nothing else is chochma, because chochma is completely a vessel to Hashem, expresses the bittul to Hashem. But she tells him, I have only this, the union of oil. Which oil is the union of chochma? As it says, Bechlal, that the union of shemen is connected with the union of chochma. Shemen gives chochma. Chassidus speaks about it. Vayemer also Eibishter tells her, Kelim rekem al tamiti. Pirush the Avsha Kelim heim rekem, although the other vessels are all empty or canal. The Pchinas Eisha beyud nefesh, the Pchinas Eish Yud benefesh meis. That when it comes to the flame, the spark in a person's neshama, the Yud, which is the union of Chachma, that gets all the personal traits going, meis. It stopped to exist. It ceased to exist. V'haneisha, then comes the Yetzer Hara, the evil inclination. Bolakachas asava v'yira liyas leilavadim. And then comes the Yetzer Hara and tries to pull away the love and fear of to Hashem, to use it for his own purpose, that they should be his at his disposal, to serve him. From this drop of oil that is left, which is Nekudas Hayadu Shalah, this is the point of the Yiddishkeit that the Yid has. That's all there is left. This has the potential to refill the vessels. What does it mean? That Kelim Reikim Al Tamiti, you shouldn't empty them. Say, so what is the union of Kelim Reikim means that he meditates into his situation and to the descent till he realizes that it's a descent, that there's nothing lower than that. There is Kelim Reikim, which means don't empty. The Kelim are empty. What the Rebbe is explaining al Pechsidus, it means that Kelim Reikim remain with the perspective of looking at yourself that you are in a situation of Reik, empty, and a great descent. And therefore, as long as you will concentrate on that, so there is hope yet to bring out the essence from the Neshama itself, which is only the oil, the drop of oil that's left. Yesh oit shemen, there is still oil. And this will accomplish that the empty vessels will become full vessels. And then the rest you will move it further, the full kelim, the full vessels. Then there's no need anymore that the shemen should pour over, because you're already filling all the vessels. Then Elisha told her, that you and your children will live b'neisar. In other words, you will exist in a spiritual sense. Tichya b'neisar b'yisinei menacheshach. What, from where will you derive your energy? From where will you have your spirituality? So this is by converting darkness into light. This is the union of neisar. Neisar means the extra, but neisar also means b'yisinei menacheshach. The quality, the unique quality, when light comes from darkness. As Shlomo Melech says, I saw a Yisrein, this is in Kehelas, there is a Yisrein, there's a unique quality in wisdom and foolishness, in contrast to foolishness, like light in comparison to dark. So Chassidus asks the question, you need Shlomo Melech to realize it. The wisest person. The answer is that Chassidus explains it deeper. Not that he's just saying there's a difference between light and dark. That the light that comes after the darkness is more yet than the light that was there originally. Because it went through a conversion. It went through a ishapche. That from the neser is the union of makif and seviv. It's extra. It's over the limit. Seviv kololmin is an air that hovers over world. From the level of the light which encompasses world. Not that it encloses itself in world.